the next thing that we're going to go over is what are the steps, what are the procedures that you, a diverse supplier, can look at in terms of deciding whether in fact you want to do business with a particular company. Okay? So number one is you must go to the company website. All right, www.apple, www.hp.com, www.microsoft.com, and Oracle, on and on and on. All right? The first thing that you should do is, what I do is I go to an area on the website which talks about their announcements. Every corporation, and they're all publicly traded, all have an area where they make announcements. Joint ventures, strategic alliances, investments, hirings, firings, good news, bad news. So I go back at least 3 years. Okay, and it's very, very time consuming. If you don't want to do 3 years, at least do the 1 year. All right? Next. Some of the sites, okay, in particular, Apple, HP, actually Microsoft and Oracle, all have a specific section for diversity. All right? They talk about what's their process, what they buy, what they're looking for, and in certain cases they even mention the trade shows that they go to throughout a particular year. All right? Next, and this is something that could just blow your mind and pop your eyes out, is to look at their financials. And you're talking about some of the biggest corporations in the world, but to be able to get a feel for what they're looking for and what they do specifically. And I'm not telling you to go to the numbers, I'm telling you to look at their footnotes, because their footnotes explain everything about what they do. They have a 1-minute commercial. They have a mission statement. Those are the things that you need to look at to determine exactly what is it that these companies really, really do. All right? Next. They all have annual reports. At least look at 1 year. It's usually 75 pages or more. All right? At least flip through it. See what's going on. What's their buzzwords. Everybody has a specific buzzword. All right? Next. There is a section where everyone talks about where the president, vice president, VP of finance will do a presentation for their investors. It's usually a PDF file, anywhere from 50 to 75 to 100 pages, right? And what they're doing is they are then talking about what the company's doing, how it's performing, what are the new products and services that are coming out, and what do they see for the next 2 or 3 years. And it's very good, it's very easy on the eyes, and I think that's what you have to look at as well. All right? Next. Not only now, but in the future. All right? You can register and get onto their quarterly conference calls. Some are monthly, some are quarterly. You fill out the information, you give them your email address, and then every month or every quarter, they have a conference call to talk to their investors, Wall Street, and let them know what's going on in the marketplace. You need to be on those calls. If in fact you really, really, really want to do business with one of these 4 companies, or anybody else, all right? And once you register onto these quarterly conference calls, you will also register to get these email alerts, where they let you know everything, every announcement, anytime that's going on with these 4 companies or anybody else. And that's very, very important, because information is so important to us right now, and to be able to have the cutting edge stuff so that when you go and meet with these companies and you meet with their representatives, they feel very good that you have done your homework and you know a lot of stuff about our company. All right? And last but not least, there is a time. It's not necessarily money, but money is time. And that is, it takes, on average, 3 hours of uninterrupted time now. I'm not talking about going on the phone, getting online, looking at the site, getting calls. I'm talking about 3 hours of quiet time to do research on every corporation that you possibly want to do business in. All right? Now, specifically, let's talk about the 4 companies. What I have done is, as an MBE, and I cannot determine whether you're a product or you're a service or what you're looking for from these 4 companies, but I did my due diligence, and I want to share with you what I did and what I looked for, and maybe some opportunities for you on February 17th. Okay, number 1, regarding Apple. there is a specific section in the Apple website that talks about specifically working with Apple as a supplier. So you can look at their retail stuff, all their products and services and everything like that, but you must quickly go to the working with Apple. Next, there is a specific section on procurement, what it is, what they're looking for, the process and the procedures, and they make it very clear, register with Apple as a diverse supplier. Do it before February 17th. Next, specifically, it's very important for you to look at this document, which is called the Apple Supplier Conduct Code. And I printed it out because it's an amazing document. And what they talk about is these are the codes of conduct that a supplier of Apple must have. And they break it down between labor and human rights, health and safety, all right? The environment, ethics, and your management systems. And they also have references of different organizations where you can get some of the information that they're asking for. And so this document is 5 pages long, but I think to me it is the key document if you're looking to possibly do business with Apple. All right? Next. There is a document that's called Responsible Supplier Management section, where they talk about audit, change, and future. And that's what they're looking for from you, to be able to audit, say exactly what you say you're going to do, 2, provide change, and 3, give them a good future. We all want that. Next, when you're talking about this kind of industry, there are 2 areas specifically for consultants and IT specialists, and that is Apple has 2 programs. One is called the Apple Developer Connection, where they have programs, trainings, procedures, classes, so that you can become a preferred professional supplier for their products and services. Okay? And last but not least, Apple has what is called an Apple Consultants Network, where they network with people like you to be able to pitch and sell their products and services. And those are the areas that I think you need to look at for Apple Computer. Or it's actually Apple now, right? Okay.